Hey everybody, Anton Torres at the Fantasy Flight Games booth, Gen Con 2013, Day 3. It has been a remarkable weekend. We have a line stretching around the booth still, demos going on all weekend. I'm having an awesome time, and hopefully you are, hopefully you're here. Today we're showing more of what's going on in the event halls. They've been running events all weekend long, and today we have some North American Championship finals. Let's go take a look at what's going on at the event hall.
Hey, I'm Ian with Fantasy Flight Games, and we're here at the event hall at Gen Con 2013. We've had several tournaments this week. It's been fantastic. We had Star Wars North American Championship. Yesterday we had the North American Championship for a Game of Thrones card game, the Melee. Today we're going to do the Joust. We had yesterday the North American Championship, first ever for Android Netrunner, over 200 players. We cut down to the top 32 and we're finishing that up today. We have the first ever XWing Miniatures North American Championship here today. We have 100 players right behind me, ready to get started. It's incredible. Our organized play program has really grown over the past couple years. We're culminating in our World Championships in November. For those of you who couldn't make it to Gen Con this year, we hope you can make it next year, and we'll see you at Worlds November 7th through the 10th in Roseville, Minnesota.
I'm Lucas Litzinger, designer and developer of Android Netrunner. Behind me we have the top 32 of the Android Netrunner tournament going on. After a really awesome 7-round tournament yesterday, we have the top players duking it out here to be Android Netrunner Gen Con champion. A lot of variety in decks, a lot of parity on runner and corpse side, a lot of flat lines going down. There's some awesome games being played, really strong players. We'll see which of the strongest players rise to the top and claim their championship.
It's Day 3 at Gen Con Indy 2013, and we're running our first ever North American Championships for X-Wing. Nearly 100 competitors are out to see who the best ace is of the day. And yesterday, Christian Peterson at the In-Flight Report announced brand new ships for the game, large-scale ships. We have the Tantive 4 Blockade Runner and the Rebel Transport. Introduces 2 new ways that you can play the game. We still have our standard tournaments like we're running today, and those will remain to be the standard for regionals, nationals, worlds, that kind of stuff. But we've also introduced epic tournament play. So for people that want to use these amazing new ships in exciting tournament format with big point values, be very huge games with dynamic ships, a lot of excitement. We've also introduced campaign play. Campaign play takes some very narrative asymmetrical scenarios and you play a series of them to form a really cool campaign that really immerses you in the Star Wars universe. And the next stop from here is World Championships at our headquarters in Minnesota in November. Make sure to be there and then get ready for epic tournament play in campaign mode coming soon.
Hi, I'm Stuart. I'm an Organized Play Associate here at Fantasy Flight Games. This year's been a huge year for Organized Play. We've had game night kits explode. We've had several times more than we've ever seen before. Tons of regionals this year, and our tournaments here at Gen Con are huge. We had nearly 200 players for the Netrunner tournament. The Game of Thrones tournament is full. We're adding more seats to fit all the players who are here. And everything in OP is just blowing up. We had about 60 players for the Icebreaker tournament. We had to cap it because we just didn't expect how huge the demand was going to be. This year we had nearly 200 players, and it was an awesome tournament. We have the top 32 going on right now, and I'm really excited to see what kinds of decks are going to win. I'm rooting for Wayland. Worlds is coming up in November, and I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Hey, I'm Ian Birdsall with Fantasy Flight Games. I'm here with Steve Simoni, our new 2013 North American champion for a Game of Thrones, the card game Melee. Here's your championship plaque, Steve.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
that.
a lot. So, kind of describe your path to victory throughout the course of the day and the final table.
All right, well, I selected a rush deck to play in the Melee today instead of a control deck. I selected the Stark Siege of Winterfell deck, and what I did was basically try to play a lot of cheap guys and play my plot, and play a bunch of epic battles, and essentially shut my eyes and hope no one had any answers for it.
So what do you think about the organized play programs from FFG?
I think they're really doing a lot to the game. They're growing the numbers. This Melee was bigger than Worlds at 2013 Melee, so obviously I think those efforts by FFG are really improving the game. Yeah.
Great, man. Well, thank you so much for having this interview with us. Thanks for playing, and we'll see you at Worlds.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations again.
I'm Lucas Litzinger here with Justin Kopinski, our North American Android Netrunner champion. How are you doing, Justin?
Good, thanks.
Awesome. So what were you playing today?
So for Runner, I was playing Kate. For Corp, I was playing Kentucky Personal Evolution.
What made you decide to play those?
So Kate right now is a Shaper, and with the recent release of CNC, Shapers are just really good right now. And I honestly think she has the most competitive ability because money is key in this game. For Kentucky, unfortunately, runners are really, really good at getting credits right now, and they're kind of good at getting cards, but not as good. So Kentucky basically changes the playing field from credits to cards, and it turns out that's pretty key.
Nice, nice. So what was the hardest thing that you went up against based on those two decks? What's the worst matchup that you didn't want to see?
Generally Wayland. I had to put in blast screeds to deal with them, but it still takes a lot of cautious play. In the semifinals, he actually power grid overloaded my blast screed, and then I drew another one just in time to avoid the Scorched Earth, so I lucked out there. I basically almost lost.
Close call against Wayland all day.
Generally Wayland's probably the worst matchup.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, we hope you make it to Worlds in November, but congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still playing Kentucky noise.
I am exhausted but excited. This has been an awesome, awesome Gen Con. And not only am I talking to you, but I've talked to websites and bloggers and media outlets. I've had interviews, I've demoed games for Board Game Geek. If you check their website, you'll see some streaming video of some of the games that we've presented here. And this is what I do all year round. But at Gen Con, I also talk to you. So thanks for coming, thanks for watching, and come back tomorrow and we'll wrap it all up and see how the weekend ends.